Hi, Bracher here from Real Estate HQ. Today, I want to address why great property managers are harder to find. Now, you may have noticed that it's becoming increasingly difficult not only to find but also to keep great property managers. But have you ever stopped to ask the question why this is the case? Because behind every rent payment, every inspection, every maintenance request is a real person, often working under immense pressure, and unfortunately more and more of them are leaving our industry. So when did things start to get this bad? Well, the pressure has always been there in our industry. However, in my opinion, I feel the real shift began during COVID because all of a sudden our workloads intensified overnight, and just as the dust was starting to settle, we were then bombarded wave after wave with tenancy reforms. Rental prices then surged, tenant stress increased, investor expectations grew, and the property managers were then left to carry the weight of all of this. Today, they're not only expected to be legal advisors, mediators, mental health advocates, but also financial managers. And most of the time, they're doing this without the proper pay, support, or the resources. And to make matters worse, recent government changes introduced mandatory CPD training requirements. So these courses are repetitive, expensive, and the cost falls on the individual, not the business. So the result, experienced property managers are saying enough and they're just simply walking away. The emotional strain, the extended hours, the lack of recognition has made this once respected profession unsustainable for so many. So what does this mean for you as a landlord? Well, without capable and supported property managers, your investment is clearly at risk. Legally, financially, and for you, emotionally. It comes down to poor tenant selection, miscompliance deadlines, and costly vacancies, and these all become very, very real. At Real Estate HQ, we have recognized these challenges and we've built our systems around them. We've also invested in quality training, and we maintain a structured support system that prioritizes not only our processes but also our people. Because when your property manager is backed by a strong team, you benefit for better and happier tenants and reduced risk and stronger returns with longer tenancies. That said, real industry change is needed, particularly around tenancy reform and fairer expectations, and we will continue to advocate for the change, but we'll also continue to guide you through clear advice and realistic strategies. At Real Estate HQ, we don't just manage your properties, we support all our people, our team, our tenants, and you, our landlords. So if your property manager is overwhelmed, unavailable, or struggling to provide you with a level of service that your investment deserves, reach out to us. Let me show you a strategic path forward that will protect your investment and give you peace of mind. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that this gives you some insight to what's really happening behind the scene in property management right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be the first to know when we post more insights like this. And if you do have a question, feel free to reach out to me directly on 0425 225678. See you in the next video.